Hi there. Wow. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Can you believe the stories we've heard already? It's been pretty amazing. Uh, that was Lisa before, or Lisa that just went now, and that was a heart wrenching story. So, anyhow, my name is Brent Kellington, and I'm coming to you from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta, Canada, the industrial heartland, and I am the proud husband of Susan Kellington, and we're happily married with 4 kids. We have a very busy household, and we are really blessed in a lot of ways. And one thing that we weren't blessed in, though, or certainly weren't taken care of, let's say, was our health. And with all these blessings, we should have been doing a lot better. And so, anyhow, over a long period, it wasn't like we hadn't tried. I had tried, well, together we had tried pretty much everything. We tried most things twice, some of them 3 times. And it's not like we hadn't lost weight. I'd lost weight lots of times, so had my wife, Susan. But we found ways to put it back on. We couldn't find anything that would be consistent. We couldn't find anything that would work for us on an ongoing basis. So that leads us to be at a point where I was almost 500 pounds and feeling really frustrated. I had recently just lost some weight, and then after losing some, I started putting it back on. I might be the only person out there. I'm sure I'm not. And so I struggled a bit, and I turned to my wife one week and I just said, we got to do something. And we had followed a friend who had lost over 120 pounds and kept it off for years. And I said, what do you think? Should we call Sharon? And she said, do it now. And so we did. And in the first 8-day jump start, my wife lost 10.5 pounds and 11.5 inches, which was amazing to me because that stood out. That's a lot of inches in a short amount of time. And so in that same period of time, I lost 25 pounds, which was exciting. But as I told you, I had lost a lot of weight before. I was a big guy. And so I needed to see something that could see sustained results, continue to lose. And so we continued on, and 25 pounds turned into 30 pounds, turned into 35, then 40, then 45, then 50, then 55, then 60, then 70, then 80, then 90, then 100, then 110, and I'm over 120 pounds down. It was pretty astonishing because we made that phone call to Sharon in late March this year. So in 5 months, I've lost over 120 pounds. My wife has lost over 65 pounds. We're just on the horizon of losing a combined 200 pounds this year. So I can tell you that wasn't on the radar at all. So much has changed for us. Our outlook is so much better. She's registered for fitness classes. I'm working out at the gym and got a membership. And we've just got a lot more energy and so much more control. It's amazing. But I also want to share with you one other thing. Of course, when you lose that kind of weight and you're getting new clothes, people were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so we started sharing with just some friends and family. And they started losing weight. And believe it or not, as I said, we're close to 200. All the friends and family that we shared with in just this same short amount of time are almost 400 pounds down. And that's mind-blowing to me on how much we've changed people's lives and been privileged to be a part of it, not just our own. But let me tell you one other thing. I'm a businessman, and I knew that having a $70+ billion industry was an intriguing thing to be a part of. But I really wasn't looking to start a business. I'm a real estate agent. We have other businesses on the side, and so it wasn't something I was looking for. But as we started to share, this company pays daily. And so all of a sudden I get these emails, paid me money, paid me money, paid me money. And so I look, because they pay into this like PayPal hyper account, and I looked in there and there was like $300 or $400. And I was like, texted Susan, maybe you should find out how to deposit this. And then a couple days later, it was over 500. And I was like, Susan, I think you should deposit this now, find out, because they're going to take it away from us. We haven't really done anything. And so it was $600, I think. And I said, if you can figure it out, should have done it myself, but anyhow, a week later, I went and looked because I got more emails. I check in the account and there was over $1,200 now. And I was a little blown away, and I call Susan and I said, Susan, remember last week I said we should deposit that money before they take it away from us? I said, I thought you were going to deposit that money. And she said, I did. And I realized right then that with an additional $1,200 on top of the other money, this was a pretty quick business to build. I've been a part of franchises for most of my business life, which is over 20 years. And I was astonished at how little you could invest to be a part of such a massive business and share just with friends and leverage social media and make such a quick income impact. It's pretty crazy. So my wife calls it an accidental business. And that's what it's been for us. We were privileged to meet other people on a trip that we were invited to meet leaders in Long Beach. I couldn't believe how much they'll share with you. Again, the franchise industry, that doesn't work that same way. So it's been amazing. Not only has it changed our life, and whether you're looking to lose a lot of weight like me, or a little bit of weight, or whether you just want your fitness, or you're looking to get a side hustle that can make you some extra cash, you sincerely have to reach out to whoever invited you here tonight. Say, I'm ready, I'm in. And you got to hear these other stories still to come up. Jamie's still coming in, I believe, Chantel, amazing stories. Check them out. Thank you so much, Kala, for inviting me to be a part of this. And I hope to all of you, you take the same steps we did and see even more success. Thanks.